loves, so for today's Dollar Tree DIY, I'm going to show you how I made this gorgeous glass organizer using products from the Dollar Tree. And I am going to be using this for beauty products, but you could make this in different shapes. But today I'm going to be showing you how to make it in this pyramid shape. You could sit this on your dresser, on your vanity. You could put it in your bathroom if you have a counter that's large enough. Really, the possibilities are endless. This is a project using some pretty heavy duty glass, but you could do the same thing with any acrylic containers you find as well. So I picked up 6 of these gorgeous Libby glass containers, and I also picked up 2 bottles of crazy glue. Now here is the first layer of my pyramid. I used 3 of the containers. I did use my crazy glue and it took the whole bottle, and I just held all 3 together tightly, but then after a few seconds I was able to let go and they stuck together. And yes, look at this. I was amazed because that's pretty heavy. Now I forgot to take off the labels, so you're going to want to do that. So I grabbed my nail polish remover and some cotton pads, and what you're going to do is just soak the cotton pads and lay them over the barcodes. Leave them there just for a couple of minutes, and after that they should come off pretty easily. You'll have a little bit of film left over, but it comes off super easy with that pad that's soaked in the nail polish remover. If you turn this over, you see right here, that is not flush to that table. But when I turn it back over, because this is how I want my pyramid to sit, it sits flat, and that's what you want. These particular glasses are on a slant. So you're going to want to be careful when you're doing your placement for your second row. So I'm putting 2 of the containers here on the second row, and I'm just kind of placing them or trying to get a feel of where I want them. Be careful here in case they want to slide and fall off, but those 2 sides there together are the ones that I'm going to glue together because they are flush when you sit them side by side. So I'm going to show you again what I'm talking about right here. This is how they're going to sit on the second row, and as I move the glasses open, you'll see those 2 sides right there are the ones that are going to be glued. Now, when you're gluing this is going to be the second bottle of glue. I grabbed an old makeup brush, which I did not plan on using again. As far as crazy glue is concerned, I don't know what would be the proper brush to use, but for craft glue, you would obviously use a craft brush. I put the glue on, and I'm putting on a generous amount, and you're going to want to spread it out and do that on both sides. You're going to hold it together until it stays by itself, and then let those dry overnight as well. Now, since this thing is so darn heavy, I moved to the place where I knew I was going to be putting my organizer. This part, I realized that it was going to be a bit tricky trying to figure out where to put the glue after I knew where to place them. So as you can see here, I'm just taking my thumb, and then I would take my other hand away and just see where the glue would need to go for this to stay put, and it would be the same on each side. So I figured out it was right before the crease in the bottom row. It's going to be like a 1-inch space. So what I decided to do was get some tape and place it right there where I needed the glue to go, because I didn't need the glue to go past that piece of tape. So that's what I did, and it worked out beautifully. And after a couple of minutes, when these were okay to sit on their own, then I decided to start on the top layer because I did have this against the wall. If I didn't, I would have let those dry overnight as well. Now I'm going to take my 6th and final one, and I did the same thing with the tape just so I would know where to glue. And voila, here is my finished product after letting the whole thing sit again overnight, since I did do that second row and the top row. But I love the way that this turned out. I want you to see, I just flipped this over. The crazy glue held these together. It is unbelievable. Mine is going to be kind of sitting up next to a wall, so I'm not really too afraid of it falling apart or things falling off because these are pretty sturdy just sitting by themselves. So here is my favorite part, adding your stuff. I am so tickled with the way that this turned out, and I just filled mine using things just for examples, and also I thought it was a practical way to display some of my most favorite products. And so I've got some of my favorite mascara, some eyeshadows I'm using right now. Even a little cubby designated for the nail polish I'm currently wearing if I need touch-ups. I mean, the possibilities are endless. You could do all nail polish, you could do all makeup products, you could do all kinds of things with this. And for $8 altogether, I think this is a very gorgeous, versatile piece that you could use for organization for so many different things, like I said. And I really had a lot of fun making this. I'm almost borderline obsessed because I'm still trying to figure out how exactly I'm going to use this because I'm still switching it around. But if you all decide to make it, please send me a picture on Instagram or tweet me one. And I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next time. Bye!